8 feet. So yeah, 20 kg rod, 10 kg plate both sides, 2 kg plates on the other sides, 43 kg, 10 kg, 5 kg, 5 kg plates on the other sides. Total weight starting with 40, weight 2 will be 52, and the weight 3 will be 61. CrossFitOpen 22.3 representing Pakistan.
$5 a day with 5 kids. I'm the youngest of 5. I got 2 older brothers. I had 2 older brothers. My oldest brother passed. I got 2 older sisters. So where I started from was my father making $5 a day. I come from nothing. I had a severe stuttering problem throughout school. I flunked out of school. I'm on my 3rd marriage. I lost everything out of my own twice. I've been homeless and lived in a car for 3 years. You talking about next level? I'm going to show you how to get there. See, the cool thing about me is I ain't got nothing to sell you. I ain't got nothing for you. I'm just going to tell you how you can get to the next level. Now, I've been debating on how I was going to do this, but I thought the best way to go about this is just tell you my story. And in my story, maybe you can see some of yourself. Listen, man, anybody can be successful, but you got to understand something. It's hard. It's hard, man. You can take all the courses you want. It's hard. You can go down there to church and hold your hands in a prayer circle. When you get through praying, it's going to be hard. You go to school, you get all the degrees you want. When you get them degrees and you hang them on the wall, if you want to be successful, it's going to be hard. It's hard to be successful. That's the first thing you need to understand. I was telling you that I lived in a car for 3 years. In my 30s, I was homeless. I was homeless based off of the decision I made. October 8th, 1985, I walked in a comedy club for the very first time. Never been in a comedy club, but I had been writing jokes all my life. 2 years, I was writing jokes for a dude taking my jokes, going to a comedy club. He was paying me $10 for it. I had never been to a comedy club, had never heard of a comedy club. I was writing for a buddy of mine named AJ Jamal. He would pay me $10 a joke. One day, I was writing some jokes for him, and I was over his house to drop them off, and this girl named Gladys Jacobs came over to the house. And she said, "You the dude that's writing the jokes for AJ Jamal?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "He's the funniest guy in the comedy club." I said, "What is that?" She said, "You don't want to comedy club here?" I said, "No, I told her something." And she said, "You should go and tell the jokes yourself." She said, "I'm going to pick you up Tuesday night." October 8th, 1985. She came to pick me up, she took me to the comedy club. And I signed up for the following week. I had never been in the car, I didn't know what they were doing. And I sat there and I watched 9 guys walk up. And I didn't laugh at a single joke because the whole time they were talking, I knew what they were going to say. And better yet, I knew what they should have said, because I was a funny guy. So they get to number 10, they call his name and he's not there. And they said, "Well, we're going to go to next week's list. Where's Steve Harvey?" And I looked at the girl named Gladys. I said, "That's crazy. This is dude in here got the same name I got." She said, "Go on up there." I didn't have nothing. And I went up there and I had nothing. But I had written some jokes for Jamal that I hadn't sold to him. So I just started doing those jokes. Long story short, I was all up to the cap off. I won everything. Paid me $50. I got in the car and I started crying. And I cried all the way home. The girl looked at me, she said, "How are you crying? It ain't $50. I said, "No, you don't understand. I was born with you. It's only the rest of my life." I went to work the next day, October 9th, with $50 and quit my job. Because I said, this is what I was going to do. He said, "I've been praying all the time. I wanted that $50. I took that as a sign. So since I took 1995, I ain't been able to pay much. Everybody will have a turning point in their life. You just got to have the courage to take the jump. It's the jump that's going to change your life. If you don't jump, don't worry about it. Stay safe, but you're going to have a dull-ass life. If you want to live, you have to jump. You got to go for it. Change is inevitable. So here's what's going to happen. No matter what's going on in your life, it's not permanent. Everything is going to change. So there's two things you can do with change. You can react to it or you can participate in it. It's going to change anyway. So if you keep waiting around, you're going to have to react to the change. And now you're behind. But if you participate in the change, if you know the job you have is not going to last forever, I'm just telling you, COVID proved that all day. When you go to work out every day, that's going to change. COVID proved that already. Your best laid plan has changed. So what you got to start doing is you got to start anticipating that it's going to change and just start living your life with the preparation for change. No matter what you're doing, you could be doing more. Remember that. There's 24 hours in a day. You got to use as many of those hours to prepare stability for yourself as you can. I said it online, I got a lot of time. If you sleep 8 hours, you're not ever going to be rich. If you have any dreams of being rich, you cannot sleep 8 hours a day. It's only 24 hours in a day. If you sleep 8 hours, that's a third of your life. How can you cannot be asleep a third of your life and become successful. You can't. People got mad at me, they talk about Steve Harvey prefers wealth over health. No, I'm just telling you. You got to get your hustle and grind on. See, I don't care who you are, everybody wants to be happy and everybody wants to be successful. Everybody. I don't know nobody that don't want to be happy or successful. And if you hang around people that won't be happy or successful, you should be away from them. If you want to treat it really grow, really good business, you got to prune it. You got to prune it every now and then. I'm from the country, so if you're growing corn, you got to hold the rope. You got to get the weeds out. If you don't, they're going to stifle the growth of your product. Remember when they used to show rockets going to the moon, and they used to show it at Cape Canaveral or Cape Kennedy, wherever they shoot it from? You see a rocket on the ground, it's got these 4 big boosters. When that rocket comes off the ground, 2 of them boosters stay right there. Them 2 boosters is just enough to get this big thing off the ground. 2 of them stay attached. Then when that rocket go up, you can see, and they used to tell you, the next fuel tank is coming off. And now it's just 1 fuel tank, because in order for it to get all the way up to where it's going, it has to shed that dead weight. In order to get off the ground, some people in your life just for a season, they just ground like this. They can't go up in the air with you now. You can't keep dragging people with you, man. So now you got these 2 boosters and 1 of them come off. Now in order for that rocket to get into orbit, you have to lose that last fuel tank. Because guess what? It's out of fuel. It's out of season. You done went to an area that fuel tank can't handle. If you keep that fuel tank on that rocket ship when it going to orbit, you're going to blow the whole mission. You're going to blow the spaceship up because it ain't got no business going that high. Now, you can insist on taking it if you want to. The problem you're going to have now is the rocket ship ain't going to get into orbit. And do you know that's what's happening to a lot of people? It ain't your job. You can't chain people to your rocket ship and take them into orbit. You know, I had to learn this thing. Do you know I was taking people with me, man? Trying to keep it real. My boys in the hood was holding me to it. Man, you got to keep it real, man. Don't forget where you come from. Where you're holding. Yeah.
Dream is absolutely free. The hustle is so separated. I'm just telling you as a person who has been at the bottom, who flew out and managed by the grace of God to turn himself into something. You got to hustle, man. You got to get up before everybody else and go to bed after. If you sleep for 8 hours a day, you'll never be rich in this country. You cannot sleep for 8 hours. That's a third of your life. 24 hours in a day. If you spend 8 hours of sleep, you may never be rich. If you don't want to be rich, you're doing a job, put your check in your home, sleep 8 hours. If you ever aspire to be rich, wealthy, change the world, and then something, if you sleep for 8 hours, it will never happen. It will never ever. It's going to take more than emotion to become successful. But once you get this degree, it's actually just going to do a piece of paper on the wall. It's really what it's going to do. Some people may do a good job with it, but the majority of people will tell you how much experience you need. You gotta hustle, man. Gotta hustle. Hustle and grind. Dig. Gotta fight. Gotta flat. A lot of dogs and man to be rich. Now you just want a job. Get yourself a little job. They say nice little life. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you really want to be ball, that change some people's lives. Get yourself some real money. Hire people. You gotta be a hustler.
The way to become a millionaire, if you can think of how to become a millionaire, you can do it by far. You don't have to go there. All you have to do is think of your God-given gift. All of you have the ability to make. You can charge. All of you can do something. Somebody can pay $10. I don't care if it's cutting grass, doing their hair, painting the wall, babysitting, taking care of the elderly, teaching, tutoring. Everybody can do something for $10. This is how I got to this place of success. My jokes were $25 a night. I made that for a long time. Whatever you do to make $10, I don't care if it's frying chicken. Some of you fry chicken better than anybody else. There's pie, you have something. Whatever it is for $10. After you make the $10, I want you to do it 10 more times. You'll now have $100. After you make $100, whatever you did to make the $100, that $10 idea, I want you to do it 10 more times. You're gonna have $1,000. Now, it's gonna get a little more difficult, but after you make $1,000, whatever you did to make the $1,000, I want you to do it 10 more times. You now have $10,000. Now we gotta focus here. Whatever you did to make $10,000 that started off with your $10 idea, what I want you to do is focus. I want you to do it 10 more times. You now have $100,000. Now, this is great. It's very, very good. You're gonna have to hire some people. You're gonna have to pay some people some money. But you take that $100,000 and you reinvest it. And what I want you to do is whatever you did to make the $10 that you did 100 times and turn it to $100,000, all I want you to do is take that same idea,
20 seconds.
don't change nothing, do it 10 more times. I got news for you. You have just made $1 million. And all it was a $10 idea. You do not have to complicate this thing. You don't need an education to do this. You just need the principles of success. I'm telling you, man, I took these $25 jokes and I turned them into a lifestyle. You can take this God-given gift that he gave you and stop thinking of how to make $1 million. Just go make $10 and do everything 10 times as hard. Now, it's going to be hard.